Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to my subscribers. Welcome newcomers. I hope you like what you see, and if so, be part of this journey with us. One big happy family. I use for the most part 100% cotton thread. These are Portugal brands. They're 4-ply, similar to Aunt Lydia number 3 cotton, but Aunt Lydia number 3 is a little bit thicker, so your patterns become a bit bigger. My colors here go by number, not by name. So this beautiful, gorgeous blue, almost like my nails, number 30. And I use 2.75 hook, small one to tuck in loose ends, of course, a pair of scissors. I also would like to mention that I do have a private crochet group. If you're interested to join the beautiful queens there and myself, you're more than welcome as long as you have a profile pic. I also have a crochet page. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and also TikTok. All of these links will be below in the description box. All you have to do is just click there. If you're not subscribed yet and you like the channel, please subscribe, hit that subscription button. It is free. Everything is free. Tutorials are free. And don't forget to hit that bell notification to be notified of the new uploads. Please also give a thumbs up on the video. It's extremely important. And any suggestion, questions, please feel free. If I don't answer you right away, it's because we're in a different time zone. I'm in Europe. So we are going to get started. I also would like to mention, if the video is too fast for you, you could always slow it down, turn your closed caption on, pause, take notes, or just pause, look at what you're doing, see if it matches what is on the screen. I do have a link if you don't know how to do these things to slow down the video. There's a link in the description box, 2 minutes. I show you how to do that and also how to zoom in so you can see the stitch properly. Okay? Thank you so much, everybody. Let's get started. I almost forgot. So there's a lot of people that question me about these balls of thread. These are 100%, of course, cotton thread. They're 100 grams, equivalent to 325 yards. They're $12 a ball. Minimum of order is 6 to cover the shipping cost because it's horrendous from here to there to out in the world. Besides being Europe, if you're European, obviously, it's cheaper because you're part of the Euro Union. Okay? Okay, everyone, so today we're going to create a Easter theme with rabbits, table runner. And the good thing about this is you can go the size you would like. So this is an old pattern. It is not my creation. I don't know who has created it. It's an old one, and I had it gotten back then from neighbors. So we're going to attempt to recreate it again if I can remember all the stitches. So I think you will enjoy it for sure. These are 4-ply 100% cotton thread. I'll be using a 2.75 hook, of course, in white to make it easier for you guys. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It's free, and hit your bell notification. Sharing is caring. And please give a thumbs up on the video. It's extremely important. And thank you so much. So we're going to get started. Don't forget, you'll need a pair of scissors, of course, and a small hook to tuck in your loose ends. Okay? Let's get started, everyone. So the first thing I'm going to do is 86 chain stitch. Now I might have even a little bit over, but it's easier to take down than to be missing, okay? So I have 1, 2, 3 so far. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, until you have 86. I've done my 86 chain stitch, and I'm going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4 on my 5th double crochet, and I'm going to create little squares, which I think I should do maybe. So I have 86, 87, 88. I'm going to do 88 because I know I will have to take some chains down. It's just that I can't remember exactly how many chain stitch I had started with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on my 6th. double crochet. We're going to build little squares, 6 little squares. So I've done my first square and 2 chain, space between them. 1, 2, come into the third one and build your little squares up. Okay, we'll do 6 of them. So I've done my 6 little squares. Now we're going to do 1 per stitch, 14 double crochets, because I already have one. I'm on my second. Well, this is the feet, the paws, whatever you want to call it, of the rabbits. So this is the foundation. And we'll do 14 double crochets, 1 per stitch. So I've done my 14 double crochets. I'm going to do 2 chain and create 3 more little blocks. I'm going to skip 1, 2 into the third one, and I'm going through with my hook on the middle of the stitch. We don't want to grab just back loop or 1 loop only, because it will curve like a U shape. Skip 1, 2 into the third one and do the 3 little blocks. Skip 1, 2 stitch into the third one. So now we have the 3 little blocks. I'm going to continue to do 1 per stitch again, this time 22 double crochets. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of my 22 double crochets. So I've done my 22 double crochets. Okay, and now we need to do those 6 blocks exactly how we started at the beginning. So 2 chain, skip 1, 2 stitch into the third stitch with double crochet, 2 chain space, skip 1, 2 into the third one, double crochet. So we'll do all 6 little blocks again. Okay, so as you can see, I have my 6 blocks already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And of course we have extra one there. But because I didn't know how many chain stitch it was, I prefer to have less and take it down, or to have extra, I should say, than to be short, because short, you will have to take it down and restart again. So could have taken one more down. Would have been easier, right? So we're going to turn around. We're going to go to row 2 now. So I'm going to come back in that same stitch. This is how I go up on my rows. Single, 2 chain, but you can do your 3 chain if that's how you're used to going up. And then 2 more for space. We're creating those little blocks again. And then double crochet on top of double crochet, 2 chain space. Now this time we're going to have 7 little blocks. Okay, so okay everyone, so I think I had called for 7 blocks, but it's not it. We're working the other way around. So row 2, you have to bear with me, it's been such a long time since I've done this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks only. We're going to come inside of this first little square here. This is row 2, and create 2 double crochet, and then 1 per stitch. So I'm going to let you know how many double crochets I have created. Like I said, I'm still working, trying to figure it out. It's been such a long time since I've done this. Okay, everyone, so I've done 19 double crochets. We're going to create 2 little boxes here. So skip 2 space into the next, 2 chain into the last double crochet. So we're going to have 4 boxes this time here. 2 chain and double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to do double crochets. Okay, so 4 little squares, 4 boxes. 2 inside of the chain stitch and 1 per stitch. Now, we are not going to work on the last 1, 2, 3. So we're working only up until here. So we have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We'll be doing 14 double crochets. I've done my 14 double crochets. Now the rest is all blocks until the end of the row. Skip 2, choose 2 double crochet, 2 chain, and create your blocks. Until the end, okay? So we have 7 blocks at the end of this row 2. We're going to turn around. And again, either you can do your 3 chain or the way I do it, it's up to you. So single, 1 chain, 2 chain. That's my double crochet. 2 more for space. Creating my first block. Now, if you find that it's too wide when you do it this way, then you stretch your thread when you're doing that single and that 1 chain. And that would be your double crochet. And then 2 more chain for space. Sometimes I rather this way so it doesn't become too wide comparing to the other blocks, okay? So 1 per stitch, 1 block per stitch, meaning 1 per double crochet here, okay? Okay, so far I'm at 7. Skip 2 and 8. And 9. So now we have 9 blocks. Double crochet per stitch. So we're going to create on top of all of these squares here, meaning we're going to do it up until here, the double crochets. So 2 inside, 1 on top of the double crochet, 2 inside, 1 on top, okay? And I'll let you know how many double crochets I have done. So I have a total of 20 double crochets. Chain 2, skip 2 space into the next one, and now we're going to continue to do double crochets until the very last one here, okay? And then the rest is just blocks as we've done on the previous row. So 1 per stitch, because if I go through every single little stitch, I will have like at least 10 videos. It will never end. My mobile cannot take all of that memory, okay? Okay, everyone, so we pretty much finished doing row 3. So I've stopped here and did my 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little blocks. We're going to turn around going into row 4. Now row 4 will have 6 blocks, okay? So single and 1 chain. 2 more for space. So that's always how I'm going to create it, because I don't want a big gap here on the little squares. Chain 2 and create your 6 little blocks. That means we have 5 here, so we're going to do the 5 over and then skip 2 chain and come into the next one to create our 6. So I've done my 6. That means I've done one on top of the double crochet, skip 2 space into the third one. Now we're going to do double crochet over double crochet, and that's going to run through, and here we're going to do 2 inside of this square and continue, and I'll let you know how many I have created. Okay, so don't forget 2 inside of this little square, and 1 per stitch again. So far I have 16. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I'm going to continue. Okay, everyone. So I've done 38 double crochets. Okay. That means I've taken 1 square there. Now I'm going to complete the rest with the little squares until the end. Okay, so we're going to complete squares until the very last one. So I finished 8 little blocks. I'm going to turn around and create those 8 little blocks again. So I'm going to come in my double crochet here. Do my single, my 1 chain, and 2 more for space. My first block, 2 chain, my second block. So we're creating the 8 double crochets. 8 little blocks, not double crochets, sorry. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to do now double crochets, 1 per stitch. Until about here. So I have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 double crochets altogether. Okay? We're going to do 2 chain, skip 2 space, and do double crochets. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Chain 2, skip 2 space, double crochet, double crochet again, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to continue to do until that first double crochet of the first block. Okay, so continue on, 2 inside of the block and 1 on top of the double crochet. So I have 16 double crochets. Now we're just going to create blocks all the way to the end. So I'm hooking in that one. Remember we did a single one chain in that one chain. Okay, so turn around. Create our blocks again. So my single one chain and 2 more for turning. So that means single and 3 chain. For me, everybody's tension is different. If you're used to doing your 3 chains up, then you continue the same way. You don't have to do, like I do, right? Okay. Here we're going to start doing double crochet 2 inside of the space, 1 per stitch, and I'll let you know how many we're going to do. So we will be doing 19 double crochets until here, where we have that first little square, okay? So I have 19 double crochets. We're going to do chain 2. We're going to repeat these double crochets here and the little square here. Chain 2 and double crochet over double crochet. Now we're going to continue to do double crochet over double crochet until here. So I'll let you know how many double crochets I have. Okay, everyone. So I've done until here. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 double crochets. And of course, the rest is just squares until the end. Okay? So I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone. So on to row 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've done my first block. I'm going to create my blocks again. So I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. I'm going to create now the double crochets inside of these 2 blocks, 2 inside of the chain space, and 1 on top of the double crochet. One per stitch. Until here, just before we hit the next block. So I'll tell you how many double crochets I have. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I lost count. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we're going to do 20 double crochets. So I've done my 20 double crochets. I'm going to do a block, skipping those 2 stitch, doing again 12 double crochets. That means 2 inside of this chain space on top of the double crochets from the previous row, and we should come and land here. Okay, so it should be a total of 12. So we did 12 up until here, and one more, 13 altogether from this row here. We're going to create 2 little blocks, skip 2 space, chain 2, skip 2 space again, double crochet. And now we're going to do double crochet over double crochet. We should have a total, if I'm not mistaken, but I will confirm afterwards, of 13 double crochet. So I've done 13 double crochet, and now my 4 blocks again. Okay, so I'll meet you up top, creating my block to return on the next row, on row 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, going to row 8, creating my block, single 3 chain. So I'm going to have 3 blocks this time on row 8. And doing my 2 double crochets on the 4th block here, 1 per stitch. Now we're going to do this pretty much all the way across, all double crochets coming inside of the space, 2 double crochet and 1 on top. Same thing with this one, all double crochets, and then 1 2 inside here and 1 here. So we're going to pass all of that all the way to here. Okay, just double crochets. So pretty much created all my double crochets, remembering we have 3 little squares at the start and we'll have 4 at the end. Okay, so we're going to turn around, do our single 3 chain, or your 3 chain, 4 chain, however you turn around, do your box, your little square. So I'm doing my single, my 3 chain, creating my first block. Just to give you an idea how it's coming out. Again, doing the 3 blocks, coming in, doing your 2 double crochet in that square, and 1 per stitch. So we are going to create 1 double crochet per stitch, pretty much almost until the end. I'm going to continue mine and then show you. So basically we're going to create it until here. We have to leave these 3 out, okay? Let me just check to make sure that I'm not making a mistake. Okay, everyone, so I've done 53 double crochets, okay? And now the rest is all little squares. Skip 2 space. And again, skip 2. Skip 2. And we're going to do this all the way to the end. Sorry, people. Camera's so close to my face. Okay, so we're supposed to have 6 here of the squares. So I need to do, whoops. I need to do one more group. Sorry about that. It's kind of hard to see the picture, and then when I go back to make sure that I'm on the right count. So skip 2. I have 1, 2, 3. It's actually not 6, it's 5. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 blocks. Okay, so we have 5 blocks on there. Then we're going to turn around. And this time we're going to create just look at that picture again to make sure. So going into row 10, doing my square. So this time on this row 10, we'll have 6 squares, okay? Besides that, the picture is very old, and you know, you have to work yourself backwards looking at the picture too, so that's kind of complicated. Sometimes it works easy when it's a smaller pattern, not so much detail than others. So skip 2. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to do double crochets all the way through until 1, 2, 3, 4 on my 5th. So I'm counting it like this on my blocks here from this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'm going to stop here on this line. I will let you know how many double crochets I have done. Okay? Okay, so I have done 38 double crochets. Chain 2. I'm going to skip the next 2 and continue to do my double crochets until here. Okay, so we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Chain 2 and create your blocks. So going into row 11, create your blocks again. Now I'm going to create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks, okay? So I've created my 5 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Double crochet per stitch. Just give me a second. So I have 2, 4, 6, 7, 2 inside of the space, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let me just check again. So then again, and then 2 chains. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 double crochets. Skip 2 space and creating 2 blocks. Skip 2 space again. And now 1 per stitch. 1 double crochet per stitch. Okay, so 17, and create your 2 blocks here. And I'm going to work my double crochets. Just about here. I'll let you know how many double crochets I have, okay? Okay, everyone, so I've done 22 double crochets. I'm going to create my squares all the way to the end. Okay, so going into row 11, turned around, and creating my squares again. Now I'm going to create my squares until here. So we're going to skip 1, or these 2, and then here, okay? I'll tell you how many squares at the end. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares. We're going to do double crochet per double crochet. Until we meet here just before the first double crochet, okay? So I'll tell you how many double crochets I have. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 double crochets. Skip 2 stitch and create 4 blocks. Okay. Skip 2 stitch and continue to do your double crochets. So let me just see here. Okay, so until here where the square is lined up. And now we're going to do the squares all the way to the end. Just want to make sure that I'm on the right track. Ooh, I didn't skip those 2 there. What is wrong with me? So you're supposed to have 2 little blocks here at the end. I don't know why I was doing that. I'm so focused on this picture and it's like a little bit confusing. So I'm trying to get the right stitches in before we make any mistakes. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 groups at the end. Okay, I know it looks silly now, but it's all coming together. So we're going to create this row. We're going to create basically a lot of little boxes. We're going to start forming the years. So do your boxes. I'm going to tell you how many boxes we need. So basically we have to do boxes until we meet here. Okay? Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes. We're going to do double crochet over double crochet, and we'll have 5 double crochets. Continuing, so one box there, sorry, one box. We're going to do the 4 double crochets here. So one on top, 2 inside, and 1 on top. Okay. And now the rest of the row is just little squares all the way to the end. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I have 16 squares. We're going to turn around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, row 13. Sometimes I forget to call the rows. Just still getting accustomed to recording. So again, I'm going to create these blocks. Until here, just before we meet the 4 double crochets there. Okay. Okay, everyone, so I have 15 blocks. I'm going to create double crochets now inside of this last block and on top of the double crochets from the previous row. Okay. Chain 2, create another little square, and we're doing 1 double crochet per stitch. And 2 inside of the little box here. And create your little blocks to the end. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Going into row 15, as you can see, our little rabbit is getting pretty much formed. We're working on the ears. Okay, so coming into creating boxes over boxes. So we have the same amount of squares here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double crochet over double crochet. 2 inside of the chain or the little square, 2 chain, skip 2 space into the next one. Double crochet over double crochet, and into the chain space, into the square. Okay, and the rest is all squares until the end of the pattern. And I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, going into row 16. So we're pretty much creating again the squares until we meet the double crochets. So create the squares until we get here. And once we get here, we'll be doing okay, so I'll let you know once we get there. Okay, so just continue your squares. I will have to look at the picture closely. And I'll let you know how many squares I have. Okay, you guys, so basically we're doing just double crochet over double crochet on this row. Now remembering that you can go as big as you like with this pattern, all you have to do is either rewind the video or put a marker and follow through the rows. Chain 2. This is a perfect base for any size you'd like. Okay, so let me have a look. So here also we're going to do double crochet over double crochet. It's so much details that it takes a lot of memory on the mobile. Kind of hard to keep going through all the details, right? Okay, and the rest is all boxes, so I'll meet you at the end. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, going to row 17. Now we're going to create the squares again, these little boxes, until the double crochet. Okay, until we meet here at the groups of the double crochet. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares. Now we're doing double crochet over double crochet. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, chain 2, doing inside of this square, and then double crochet over double crochet, one per stitch, and 2 more inside of this square. Okay, and then the rest is all squares at the end, until the end. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so now we're going to continue to do again these squares until we meet here at the double crochet. Okay, so I'm going to do my last little square here. Okay, and double crochets. So I've done 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Skipping 2 spaces, coming in, doing double crochet. No, sorry, I don't know what I was thinking. Doing square. So this time we're going to have 2 squares. 2 chain and another square, and double crochet per double crochet. Until the end, and then squares again. Okay, so just continue your little blocks, and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I've turned around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, row 19. So creating the blocks. And again, skip 2 spaces and create your double crochets. Now we're going to create 3 blocks, 2 chain, double crochet, 2 chain, double crochet, 2 chain, skip 2 spaces, and create the rest double crochet over double crochet. And then blocks. Okay, everyone, so finished my row, turned around, going to create those little blocks until the double crochets. Okay, everyone, so I'm at the double crochets. I'm going to create 4 double crochets here, 2 chains, skip the 2, come in and do your squares. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, skipping 1, skipping one only and coming back in, doing another double crochet into the next stitch and into the next one. So I have 4 double crochets, so pretty much the rest is all the squares. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. So here is our Easter bunny. And if you want to keep continuing to create the length you want, all you have to do is come back, well, before anything. This next row is only squares. You have to have a separation between them. So the next row would be only a row of squares, which is this last row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So it takes 20 rows to create the Easter bunny. And then once you've created the length you want, you could either put markers or return the video and turn your closed caption on so you can pause and read. And then you can do just double crochets all the way around your pattern and then single crochet all the way around. I'm not going to create the runner, but it gives you an idea what you can do for Christmas. I think it's just beautiful. And my God, you know, it's kind of complicated to look into an old picture. But anyway, here's the whole concept of the bunny. I think that you guys will enjoy creating this. Take your time with it. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much, everyone. Until next time, God bless. Bye-bye.